All right, YouTube's up and running. All right, let's just create the boxes that I use. You know what? I'm gonna have to do middle monitor. I'm gonna have to. I don't want to, but I have to.
Intel CFO says,
We're gonna do it this way.
quote,
We're gonna do it this
no
way.
stone left unturned in considering cuts.
I got an ultra wide, so it's gonna look weird
no
on your side.
significant funds from U.S. CHIPS Act until the end of 2020.
Shut up, Chuck. I'm talking here. All right. So first and foremost, we need to get our level 2 up. Blah blah blah. Depending on your platform of choice. I'm gonna mute Discord, by the way. This is basic stuff. Mine, it's easy. It's all up in here. It's the market depth thing. Bada boom, bada bing. That's your market depth. You can form it however you want. There's settings in here. You get the graph up here. I just right click because it's smart like that and select, you know, whatever I want. The way I have it is just basic with the depth graph up here. That just gives me a little visual of the buys and sells. I believe I have it on best bid offer. Yeah. The next thing I like to do is get my time and sales up here. Boom. Time and sales. Tools, time and sales. It's that easy. It's that easy. I do have my settings a little differently in the display. I don't have the tan thing. I believe on my main chart. Let me look over on my main chart real quick. The settings over there. I can't remember what I have. Show trades only. So that's what I have. Okay, let's go back over here. Display settings, trades only. There we go. So I don't care so that only just shows me orders going through. Pretty simple stuff right now. The main thing that you guys probably care about is the chart. So let's open up a chart. Bada bing, bada boom. Here's my chart of whatever it is. I like to trade on the 1 minute, 5 minute charts. So you know what? I want to first switch it to a daily chart. Intraday chart. So I push today. That switches it to a 1 minute. It's not easy. It's not that easy on TOS. I know it's not. That's why I hate that platform. And this is where you kind of get into the customizability of everything. Let's just scoot this over a little bit. Okay. So first off, what you want to do is before you start changing anything, you want to start linking your stuff together. And depending on your broker, there's multiple ways to do it. E-Trade's pretty simple. So if I want to change, for instance, if I want to go to NVIDIA here on my level 2, well, you notice this is still on QQQ. This is still on QQQ. If I want them all to change at one time, like I do over here in E-Trade, or on my main screen, I typed in NVIDIA here, all my charts changed, right? I have to link them together. I'm going to make sure I don't have a link. That's link 3.5. I don't care about this. I'd probably get rid of that. What about 4? I don't think what's this one? Okay. I think 4 is free. What's this? Nothing. Okay. So in this case, let's use link 4. Link 4, link 4. So anything with a 4, if I change one box, it changes all the boxes. So if I go to SPY, boom, they all change. So now this is the SPY, this is the SPY, this is SPY. If I go over here and type in NVIDIA, they all change. If I change one, they all change. So now I have them all linked together. Pretty simple, right? It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. All right, so let's start working on our chart. The first thing I like to do is change the candlesticks. I don't like having hollow candlesticks. It doesn't really matter. I know it's hard to see. Let me do this. Let me do this. Hang on. Let's blow it up a little bit. We could do this, right? Huh? That helps. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. All right. Let's work on these candlesticks. For me, it's just what kind of candlestick do I like? Do I want that one? Do I want colored bars? Hollow candles, which it had? For me, it's just the normal candlesticks. That's what I like. They have other options in here. Hikinashi. So anyway, I like that kind. Boom. I got it. So now I want to add the simple stuff that I use, my studies, whatever you want to call them. Let's start with the Bollinger Bands. All right. Default is that kind of look on eTurd. I don't like the default. So I'm going to go right click, edit settings. I want the top band. I just want the bands. All I use the Bollinger Bands for is really to give me an idea of where 95% of the time the price stays within. So if I don't need it to fill in. I just want to know where the bands are. So I like to do top and bottom band pink, medium band. I wish I could click none, but I can't. So I just kind of pick the color that is the chart color, which is that, and I'm done. All right, so now I have my Bollinger Band set up. I'm going to click this draw tool, so that allows drawing on the chart. All right, so I got my Bollinger Band set up. Now I need to add some other things in here. Let's do the VWAP. VWAP is that's on my main charts. That is this blue line here. That's my VWAP. So let's add the VWAP. If you don't know what it is, VWAP is volume weighted average price. Just do a quick Google of what that term is. It'll explain it to you in about 2 sentences. It's pretty simple, but let's go VWAP. Studies, VWAP. Boom. There it is. I don't use the red color. I use teal. Done. I got my VWAP. Now let's go moving. Let's do some moving averages here. So I use I believe a 5, 9, 21, 50, 100, 200. I don't remember what my white one is. I've added the white one, but I don't really use it. Let me look at this. Yeah, it's the 5. Okay. We're not going to use the 5. We're not going to put the 5 on here. We're just going to use the 9. So I want to use I use on my lower term time frame, or my lower term time frame moving averages, I use exponential. What does that mean? Exponential moving averages gives more weight. It's an average, right? Average of price within a time frame, whether it's a 9 candlesticks, 20 candlesticks, 50 candlesticks. The exponential moving average gives more weight, allows that moving average to move more weight to the more recent candlesticks. So if I use here, I'll put both of them up here. If we used, give me a second. Let's put them up. Here's an exponential moving average. This is the EMA. We'll use just for reference sake, we'll use the 21. We're going to make it yellow. So let's just make it yellow. Okay. And let me put the simple moving average so you can see the difference. Studies. I'm lagging a little bit here. Simple, where are we? Simple moving average right there. And let's do 21 time period, and we'll make it orange for the time's sake. Okay. So here you go. This is the exponential moving average. This is the orange one is the simple moving average. The exponential, since the more recent prices really dip down here, will respond faster and bend faster based off of this price. Whereas the orange will take, since it's 21, it'll take 21 candlesticks, give you the average price, and that's where it goes. The exponential moving average will move faster, as they would call it, because it gives more weight to the more recent candlesticks. So if this shot up here, this would respond faster than that. So because I work on lower time frames, I use exponential moving averages for my 9, my 21. And then when it gets to bigger time frames or more candlesticks, I just use an average. So I use the simple moving averages for my 50, my 100, my 200. And I use the exponential for my 5 as well. So back to it. I am really lagging here. Let's just delete this. Let me select eTurd. Thank you. Delete. All right. So we're going to add, I like the 92150. So exponential moving average, EMA. We want 9 candlesticks is the period. And that is my red right there. Boom. All right. I got my exponential moving average now. Let's add the 21. Same thing. All studies, exponential moving average. 21 candlesticks is your period. I make it yellow. Boom. Done. Now I've got my freaking 21. Now I want to add my 50, and on the 50 period, I use the simple moving average. I don't know why I keep going to draw tools. Jeez. Studies, simple moving average. Where are you? Simple moving average. 50, and I want it a green. It's the colors I use. You can do whatever color you want. I add the 100 simple moving average. Period 100. I make my 100 orange. I always have for years. You can choose whatever you want. Doesn't matter. There's the 100 up there. You can see it up there. And the last one I add, I don't really add it to my 1 minute chart, but I'll add it in here just so you can see it, is the 200. So we're going to go, period is 200, and I always have my 200 as purple. And what period means is how many candlesticks on whatever chart you're using. So this is the average of the last 200 candlesticks on the 1 minute chart. If I had this as a 5 minute chart, it would be the average of 200 candlesticks on the 5 minute chart. And there you go. I got my moving averages up. This is the basis of my charts. I don't think I forgot anything. Let me go over here to look. I left out the white one. Okay, so let's work on these things here. Volume, Stokes, and MACD. Back over here. Oh my gosh, let's make middle monitor. Boom. Okay, now we have our volume in study, whatever you want to call it, down here on the bottom. I like to add 2 momentum indicators on my 1 minute chart. This is my 1 minute chart. So we're going to add stochastics. Boom. Now I have my Stokes on there. Simple. I use default settings for everything. I don't really change any of the settings. And the other one is MACD. Boom. Now I have my MACD. If you want to know what these do, they're basically momentum indicators. That's all they are. The price is diving here. The heck was that? All right. This is the basis of my charts. Pretty simple stuff. Now you can save this layout on eTrade. I'm sure you can do it anyway. I could go save view as, and type in a name for it. So I could save it as my 1 minute chart. So that way, if I want to duplicate this, it's pretty easy. If I want to make another chart, let me move this over here just so we can see. All right, got my 1 minute chart right in front of my face. If I want a 5 minute chart over here, like on my other one, go to Tools, Chart. All right, say I saved it as my 1 minute chart. Boom. I just click it over here, and now I have a second one, which is a copy. This is off my other layout. And all I have to do is change it to a 5 minute now, and I have the exact same thing, but now I have it as a 5 minute chart. Pretty simple. If I want to do another chart and have it as my daily down here, change it to, 1 minute setup, and then just change it to a daily. In eTrade, you can't select daily. You actually have to click 3 months, and there you go. You got a daily chart now. And that's the basis of my layout. It's pretty simple. And from there, you have your strategies and all that. But this is the basis of building the visuals up. All those things worked. BYU train. Shut your mouth. So I think I got everything. I think I got everything there. Get someone smart clip and save pin the last 10 minutes or so. It'll be on the VOD on YouTube, so it'll be there forever. But that's it. Inverse show trade. Inverse shadow trade indicator. I like TOS. Okay, but the level 2 is complete coverage. I've always heard that. I've always heard that about. Let me close all this stuff out. Boom, boom, boom. Was YouTube link? I'm old and resist change. Exclamation point YouTube gives you the YouTube link. There it is. Or sit down in the about section. That's it. So the only kind of difference is, as far as my 5-minute and my daily chart goes, is I don't have the MACD up here on that, because I'm trading a 1-minute chart, and really I don't even use this. I'll use the Stokes and sometimes the MACD if I'm making a swing trade. But since if I'm trading off of the 1-minute chart, I really don't care what the MACD is on NVIDIA. I'm sorry, on the 5-minute or the daily for that. Well, 5-minute somewhat, but not the daily. So I really don't care. I find that the MACD is very important on the low float garbage stocks that have a crap ton of volume. It's almost impossible for it to move up like ASST. That's probably a bad example. But like, here's the cross on ASST. It went up. It will not allow this thing to move up unless the MACD is crossed up. It's probably a really bad example because there hasn't been any momentum on this thing today. But I just find that the computers, if the MACD is crossed to the downside, so the white line is under the red, you will not get an upward move. And if you do, it'll be a head fake like this. Oh, you're gonna go? No, you won't. So yeah, hope that helps somebody. Can we play marbles? Oh my gosh. Hello, what did I just click? Do it on a program that people can still download. Speaking of, let me see if Power E-Trade desktop works. In order for it to open, I have to, for some reason, it doesn't update. I have to re-download the installer. I don't know why. For quality, you know. Can we play Stream Raiders? See, it updates, but it doesn't launch. Now to do that in TOS. Sure. if I get up a big day, maybe I'll do it on TOS. If I feel like ripping my hair out. it just won't launch. Like I always have to trade. I gotta find the installer. Beta, no. Power E-Trade beta. There it is. Let's see if it'll allow me to do this. PC download again. Let's show you how to use TOS before you show it. You need to give TOS a fair shot, no bias, and relaxed. I have given it plenty of a shot. Like it should. You see how easy it was for me to navigate eTurd? And this is a shit platform. It should be that easy for every platform. Like there's no need to make it that difficult. I always start by raging because I've tried it so many times with an unbiased opinion and so I have PTSD. So I already know what's coming.
2 years time for beers?
Joe Banks, let's go. Let's go. Let me install Power eTurd again. I can't handle just how dumb. I know you all love it. I'm sure I know you love it. I hate it. I have tried so many times. Wiza looking like it's trying to go. Was it a firewall that was preventing this thing? Version 1.72. Oh, it's going to log me out of eTurd. Of course it is. Great. Looks like nothing saved from the last time I was here. Can't even click on anything. What's going on? Oh, it's loading. Okay. INM. INM trying to be an Alzheimer's play? Alzheimer's play? Positive catalyst. Sure you want to quit? Yes. Oh, this thing is so broken, dude. No, it won't close. Yeah. Smart movie trade. Don't support the pro while you're building out an alpha stage other platform. Smart decision. Won't even close. Control Alt Delete. Brilliant move. Jeez, for crying out loud. Watch that Wiza. That's like a little mini cup and handle potential here. do I keep messing X? What are we talking about here? Whoa, what happened? So this is what I missed. When I took my break, X had some news out. Biden blocked the deal. Why is this such a surprise? I don't understand why this thing held up so much. He said he was going to block it. Trump said he'd block it. Like, no one anywhere said that they were going to allow this to go through. Yet this thing stayed up there forever. So now what's fair value for this thing? A closed plant? So we're getting a little spike here in the VIX. Keep an eye on markets. Still like this WISA. What do we got? 87 and 90. Pop or drop coming. $6.87. We gotta get that MACD. Gotta get that MACD. At the wall. Hmm. 87 and then 90. Where's the high day? Make sure I can trade this. Okay. Doom, doom. FFIE coming back up. What's that doing? It's got a ways. Is there a diagonal here? Kinda. 1, 2, kind of 3. Bollinger Bands are tight though here on this 1 minute. We got a 1 minute squeeze for sure on WISA. Here. Let's get that Momo to change. MACD's got a flip. I've officially made it past the $100 mark on stonks. Damn, you made $100? I keep making like $86 a day or 86 cents a day. Any TLT action till Fed meeting? I have no idea, man. Welcome, first time chatter. Making money? We're up a little bit today, not much. I just crawled out of a like $1,200 hole. Only up $140 today, but when you crawl out of that kind of hole and it's 3 o'clock, you're like, okay, it was a good day. You're not red. Here you go, Tom Bomb. VIX is spiking here, going in the final hour. Damn, Acer. Higher. Is this it? It's trying. Good fills. Can't stall here. It's stalling him out. Break even. So it really needs to break that 90. You don't want to break this diagonal and stall there. It just came out the Bollinger Band. Second attempt, 100,000. Let's go through it. Why not? Let's go through it. Nope. And that's the problem. So if you break out and you fail, you probably just picked up some peeps to go crack bottom side. Am I red now? Oh my gosh, $4. Okay. That's not even a sauce packet. That's not even a sauce packet. It's not even a sauce packet. Now, interesting is you broke this high, nothing. You didn't break the diagonal or the horizontal though. You broke down here, didn't go. If anything, you broke this horizontal. Oh, did you break it? 75? No, you didn't. All right. Well, I crawled out of a hole. I'm up half a sauce packet today. I'm just going to call it. I don't want to go red now and try to, fight back in this final hour. It's been a pretty shitty day. Do I think Wisely goes? Yeah. In fact, it might actually go now. We'll see. But I'm not going to risk it. It's not worth the emotional headache. So, no, I'm just not going to mess with it. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Taking my $4. I'm going to put it in my pocket. Save it for tomorrow. Maybe I'll be able to afford. Is that a spinning eggplant? Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's the kind of day it's been. Tomorrow, try not to go $1,200 red. That happened 2 or 3 times last week where I went pretty big red and had to crawl out of that hole. So maybe be waiting a little bit later in the day. And by later, I mean after the first 15 minutes or so to make a trade. I just feel like it's very choppy, especially last week. And you guys mentioned it was garbage yesterday. I don't know. All right, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Hope you guys are killing it, doing better than I. I'm happy to be break even. See ya.